Hey, what's up everyone? This is Nergal from Behemoth. You're colliding with Yield Magazine. Keep it up. Of course, I'm really happy about it. All the feedback and reviews, which are overwhelming, and the turnout on this tour, and just the reception has been fucking magnificent, and I'm really grateful for that. But what matters to me in the first place is, if I'm happy with my own creation, and fuck yeah, I am. We just go for it, like 100%. No bullshit. No over-analyzing. No racing with anything, anyone. Just trying to be the most true to our own aspirations and values, you know what I mean? I just wanted the vocal to sound as genuine and honest as it can. And I just realized, I came to the point, I still love my works on Demigod. And I did it on purpose because I wanted this to sound inhuman back then. And it did. I got a lot of critics for that. There's a whole bunch of people that love Demigod for the fact that it's just out of control. Satanist is also out of control, but it has more human being presence in the record, It's more flesh, it's more substance, it's more me in the music, in the songs. Yeah, that's what makes the songs more, I guess, that people can relate to. Apparently they do. They're like, wow, now we got Behemoth on the plate, they're just stripped down, they're almost naked there. And they seem to enjoy it very much so, you know what I mean? So there of course is plenty of metaphors in the lyrics, and music is still very epic, but on the other hand is it just touches you right here, right in between your eyes, right here, straight to the core. Last couple of years have been pretty rough for me, and that must have affected the fact that the record is so emotionally driven and so non-compromising. Yeah, and it's as internal as it is external. Back in the days, I think I would just focus on everything around but myself, or myself I would be the end, the very last. And now I just put myself somewhere in the middle of this whole cycle, things were happening, or I'll be observing. I don't know, it's hard to explain that, I guess.
Do you think that's a result of your leukemia and recovery?
Yeah, I used to say that the morning, or actually the afternoon coffee, has a massive influence on my life.
Mm-hmm.
So think of cancer, it's probably a million times bigger than this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously it did. To what extent, I don't know, but it did. I'd rather listen to what people have to say about that record. Just every next person that would just approach me, he said that there's such a sinister vibe in the record. And I'm like, yeah, maybe there is, I don't know. Just you tell me what's on the record, because I might want to use it in an interview later.
There's been some time between the Satanist and the previous record. Is there new material written?
No, I think it's gonna take a while until I grab my instrument and start making some heavy metal again. I'm so worn out of. I'm so drained when it comes to. I mean, I'm very creative and I get like plenty of ideas, just not for Behemoth. I mean, the Satanist sounds so complete to me that this is not like good timing, even like considering making a new music in the nearest future. So eventually, and hopefully, we start working in 1, 2, 3 years maybe.
Okay.
But so far, we're just focused on touring. And now I got some other projects in works and in my head that I want to, start anytime soon.
Do you want to plug those projects?
Yeah, it's just a lot of music that that I have within myself that needs to be released and unleashed, this way or another. And it's no metal, and it's just different stuff. No serious plans yet. I'll start jamming out when I'm back from this tour. So probably June, July, I'll start jamming out with 2 projects. Let's see what happens. Let's see where it's gonna take me. I'm actually very much excited about the fact that I will start doing that. And yeah, one note on why I'm doing it is that the Satanist took away so much of my. I mean, you just take so much space in my life, and it's been such a over the top and a glamour project. You know what I mean? Very demanding, very draining and exhausting. And this whole touring, this epicness of it, the monumental character of everything we do with Behemoth determines. It makes me wanna do something completely opposite to put some balance within myself. You know what I mean? So I can't really imagine myself doing some death or black metal project on the side because they would make no fucking sense. You know what I mean? So what I'm craving for is just me with a guitar and maybe one drum, primitive beat, and just me humming some. I don't know, just you know what I mean. I'm just throwing some ideas now, but yeah, I must do it. I don't know if it's gonna be released at all, but I need this stuff to leave my system ASAP.
And just for a final question, what's your first metal memory?
I remember I was holding a fork at the age of 2. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
But I was hoping you were going to say there's something on the radio or.
Apparently not funny enough. No, seriously. It's all scattered, and I got like different memories, and I don't know which one comes first because I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 maybe. Maybe that's one of the very first ones. I was into pop music when I was a kid, when I was 6 maybe, or 7 or something. Just stuff that would play on TV, so it was just pop stuff. I was just into any music but heavy metal. I didn't know what heavy metal is, and then my brother would play some Accept, with Dirk Schneider, and I remember it was Metal Heart album, and he would play it to me, and I was just covering my ears. I can't stand this noise. How can you listen to that noise? So he was actually torturing me with metal tunes, and Accept was one of the very first names that I keep in mind from my childhood. And eventually, shortly after, sometime later, it was contagious.